On the ninth day of Drunksmas, the happy hour gave to me 9 babu hearts, 8 bads of breaking, 7 illegal Kinder eggs, 6 mispronunciations, 5 yes queens, 4 FAQs, 3 French cookie socks, 2 penis bites, and another Tesla story. Where did the harmony come from?
The harmony came out of my ass.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 9 of Drunksmas. This is the half-hour happy hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
Wow.
You have to talk now, Alex.
I'm Alex Albrecht, who just took his drink. It was a bad idea. Half-hour happy hour is the prior to this weekly show. Today we are celebrating the 9th day of Drunksmas, 9 days in a row of holiday cheer. Sitting in with us is, as always, our flight engineer extraordinaire, Tom Double Guns Krajewski.
Double guns, I like that.
I'm a little drunk.
How are you? Good?
Yeah. I've been drinking Alex,
You should drink more.
this allergy to alcohol has kept you very sober, and I don't know how I feel about that.
For some reason.
You know what? But I have meat sweats. We are getting so much. I have like carb fainting spells that are going to start happening
I'm like
pretty soon.
I'm eating the Kinder Joys that Japan Bride sent us. I don't know what's happening, but I do know what's happening.
I have a beer jelly belly stuck in the back of my throat.
Okay, listen. This is what's happening on this episode.
Party.
I'm very excited.
Yes.
My dear friend and longtime friend, Chris Paul, is joining us on the episode
Hey-o.
today. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, cheers to me.
Yeah.
I know. So
I'm
Chris, Chris has his own podcast.
Yes.
Oh.
Called wait,
None
what's it called?
taken?
None taken. Like
She's
no.
drunk.
Well, that's nice.
I am drunk, but it's like,
Really?
like, it's like when people say to you, "No offense," and you say, "None taken."
Right.
Like that's the idea of the
picked up on
podcast.
that.
Is like you say whatever the fuck you want because you mean no offense to anything,
Oh,
right? Yeah. And so I've been on Chris's podcast, and I've been like, Chris, I need to get you on my podcast desperately.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm happy to be
And now
here.
you're here.
Yes.
No,
It has
but
happened.
I've also had
It's a holiday.
many
It's a
drinks.
holiday. It is a
It is.
holiday.
I feel like at this point it's December 27th.
December 27th.
By the time we're listening to this,
Yeah.
something like that.
Machines are real.
But here's the deal. Chris and I, I just dropped,
job, Alison.
I dropped candy. I'm eating it anyway. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Amazing.
you can hear it?
I mean,
Okay.
she's eating floor candy and building a Lego Ghostbusters machine.
And by the way,
I
she's
am.
never going to end
I'm
building
still
that Lego
building the
Ghostbusters
fucking
machine.
Ghostbusters.
why is there
Lego.
fucking brown in it?
I know. I don't get that.
I don't know yet.
Like, what
I'm
part
just,
of the Ghostbusters hearse was brown?
I don't understand. I'm
really
still
saw
going.
the inside of the
I mean,
Ectomobile
fine,
in the
yes.
movie.
It's still
maybe
happening.
it's
True,
brown.
but
Stained
I
with dead
doubt
people blood and
brown.
shit.
I know what you mean. It's like,
I
that's
feel
a
like there's no
solid
brown.
color.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just structural. That's structural. And they were like, use the color we never used.
exactly.
Dude,
like
maybe
brown.
that's like a seriously misogynistic like message that the movie was kind of shit.
Ew.
Well, this is the old
Although that's the
Ghostbusters
OG
movie,
one.
not Ghostbusters
That's the
movie.
OG one.
Yeah, this is 84
Sorry.
Ghostbusters.
Sorry.
It is.
You're
They're
like,
all
in that case,
there.
maybe that one was shit.
Sorry.
This took me 3 episodes to build. These like
That is
all the original
gorgeous.
Ghostbusters on their stand with the packs.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That is actually something you could walk away and say, I did that.
Yeah, but now I'm working on the fucking actual
Based
vehicle.
on
I feel like
instructions
somebody
that
else kind
took
of
me
did
2 hours.
that.
Yeah. It was mainly.
But no, it
it's
was
a little
me.
bit of the king of. It's like akin to putting the decals
It
on the
was me.
model car, where you're
Yes.
like, all I'm doing, I didn't do anything
yep.
but wet and apply,
Yes.
as it were.
Really,
Okay.
you have to be our age to even know
Yeah,
what the
I know.
fuck you're talking about.
They were like, what's a
Decal.
Like, wait,
decal?
do you mean like when you level up and then you get to like put a new paint job on your car in Gran Turismo? Because I don't know what the fuck a model car is.
That's
No.
totally what I mean,
Wait,
guys.
I can say
Yeah.
fuck, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many times.
Chris, you can
as
say
many
whatever
times
you
as you
want.
want.
Chris, this is why I brought you on the show.
Oh, good.
Because you can
Good.
say whatever you want.
Yeah.
'Cause this is my
was
favorite
going
thing
to
about
do it
Chris. So Chris and how long have we been friends?
I figure the super volcano will just bleep it, right?
I don't do
No.
anything on the show.
He's like, he doesn't have that
Work.
button.
We
He doesn't
say
have
I know
that
what
button.
Tom.
super volcano means. I'm
I
just
know.
participating.
We tell Tom
don't
he has
either.
responsibilities. He does not. None of them actually
He's a
mean anything.
timekeeper. He's a
all right,
timekeeper and
that's
all right.
knob
He does.
and the
twister.
drinker of the.
But let's be
drinker.
honest, we could just look at a clock and figure out how long we've been going.
Don't-
No, you can't.
No.
Only I can do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
He has
Sorry.
clock
Not looking
eyes.
clock.
We don't have clock eyes.
No,
Did you
exactly.
say cock eyes?
Clock eyes.
I
What
only
is eyes? What do you
have
see,
eyes
babe?
for cock.
Yes. Okay, so Chris and I met, what, like
I'd
12
say
years
12.
ago?
Yeah, I'd give it 12.
Wow.
It's insane. So this is why I adore Chris.
Maybe 13.
Chris and I have a legitimate friendship that started on MySpace.
True.
No.
What?
Yes.
I've heard of that.
You remember that thing, that crazy little thing called MySpace?
The MySpace? Isn't
Yes.
Tom from MySpace?
Are you?
That's me.
Oh yeah,
That's
Tom.
MySpace.
Tom MySpace up.
Yes.
I created it.
MySpace?
Here I am on
Yeah.
a podcast.
Dude, you made $585 million and you are still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you host our
Wrong.
podcast.
Or what went right, Tom?
On the next episode of VH1.
Yes.
Behind
Where
the
are they
music.
now?
Behind the terrible internet entrepreneurs.
Yeah. So yeah. So
Amazing.
Chris and I met through MySpace, and then we were like, we're gonna be friends.
How
And-
did you meet through MySpace?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Like,
Was he a
I was
suggestive
probably
follower or
pervy as
something?
Fuck, dude.
You
You were what?
Pervy as fuck.
Pervy- Oh yeah.
Fuck. No,
And
I
you were
probably was,
impervious?
honestly,
But this is to Chris's
we found out we
credit.
have mutual friends, and it was
Okay.
like.
But
fairly simple.
you know, well, I don't know. You guys don't know this, but like random dudes hit you up on social media and whatever, and
All
you just
the time,
fucking blow them
bro.
off.
All the
But
time.
like Chris hits me up on social media, but Chris is actually like an intelligent, funny human
Yeah.
being. So I was
See,
like,
the thing is, I'm great.
yeah.
So when I do it, it's totally different than when other guys do it.
By the way, this is Chris's entire podcast. This is my point. Like, you listen to our podcast. If you like our podcast, Chris's podcast is like a 90-minute version of us.
I mean, I cannot
He cannot
What-
be that
say
good.
that or
No,
take
yeah.
credit for that.
20 minutes of us.
No, but he's like a
Dude, I will
completely
tell you this.
unfiltered version of us.
When
Amazing.
you guys say
Okay,
people
what?
send me food and gifts,
Yes.
they do it.
Yeah.
None of my podcast listeners are doing that shit.
Have you tried?
Have you ever
I
asked
haven't
them?
tried. I haven't tried.
You gotta ask.
That's how it
It's fairly certain that's not happening.
If you have us
No.
on as guests, they will
There
send
you
us.
go.
Yeah.
Let's
There you go.
do that.
Done.
We'll have our own drunkness. I'm fucking here through the holidays. Just
Done.
Lonely.
Drunksmas 2.0.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I want to actually say one other thing about that day that we finally had coffee.
Finally
I
had
started-
coffee.
What?
Oh, well,
The
we
day
met.
you met
Yeah,
in
when we
person.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, when we
yeah.
finally had coffee.
We had coffee at the
Yeah,
Coffee
yeah.
Bean
Yeah,
on La Cienega and Third.
Third, yes.
That was where our friendship started.
Right
Yeah.
before you had gotten there.
Oh God.
I
what?
started reading Glamorama by Bret Easton Ellis, and that book literally got me back in. I said literally. In the
We always say, no,
Which is not
we do
something
that
you
all
want
the
to do as a
time.
writer while you're talking about reading.
We've had an entire conversation about literally on this show.
On the show. We had an
that's
episode
fine.
By the
called
way,
Literally.
I mean it by its new definition, figuratively.
Yes. Yes.
So I started reading Glamorama by Bret Easton Ellis, and that book got me back into reading and back into writing and made Bret Easton Ellis my new fucking hero,
Yeah.
who I absolutely love. But that book was amazing, and I read like the first 5 pages before you got there and was like, what in the utter fuck is this?
And then
Amazing.
Alison Haislip walked into your life, and
Yes.
you're like, I don't understand
Yeah.
anything
Yes.
anymore.
You're like,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Yes. So wait. So Chris, tell us about your podcast because it's a very
Whole new
fucking.
world.
Yes. I know. I blew your mind.
Get sued.
That was
my
amazing.
product?
That was it. That was it.
You
That was
nailed
all
it.
the sings.
Wait, I will tell you about the podcast in 1 second, but I want to know this.
Yes.
Am I the first guest today who came into Drunksmas hungover?
I think so.
Besides Tom, I think
Yes.
probably.
Besides someone who's obligated to be hungover
yeah,
on our podcast.
I think so. I think so.
Yes.
It
What were you
happened.
drinking
Cheers
last
to myself.
night?
Yes.
Well, last
What
night?
were you
Yeah,
drinking
what were you-
last
Well, I
night?
started with Japanese beers and
Japanese
sake.
beers. That's
Nice,
specific.
nice,
I
nice.
like
I think
that.
they were Japanese. I was at Korean barbecue, but they also have Sapporo at sushi restaurants, so I think it's Japanese.
Yeah. Sapporo's
Korean.
Japanese, yeah.
Yeah.
But the
all the
Korean
same
is
to
the
me.
height. That's the
drank that
Korean.
too.
That's the Korean one.
Yeah.
Dude, I took a tour of Asia.
I love it. I love it.
And then we
leaving.
drank cold sake, and then I immediately went and drank about a half bottle of Jameson.
Good for you. A half bottle.
Good
I mean,
Lord.
This
Good
guy,
job.
That would
Good
that
God,
would have
man.
exploded
I
my
was
face.
warming up for today.
There you go.
love
I
it.
love
Yeah.
it. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And we had booze come in.
Oh yeah.
Did you try?
I know.
Have you? Do you have a drink?
boozy,
Good,
brother.
Okay, good.
Don't have to
I
worry
I'm
about
a
me.
good guest. Or
I
a
don't
good
have
host. I
any
want to make sure.
quote unquote allergies.
Yeah,
Make
fuck you,
excuses
Alex.
To not get drunk.
Host of
Guys,
the show.
guys, I'm gonna force everybody to take shots because I can't.
Hey.
That is
We
like
could.
the worst fucking sober friend ever.
Yeah.
The best
I
is
can't
so.
do this, so
Oh
you
my
do it
God,
for me.
Dan, everybody shut.
And he like pours it, a fucking water one
Water.
for himself.
He's
Wait,
like,
by
yeah,
the way,
I'm getting crazy.
do we all have friends and/or are any of you guys this friend that just constantly gets you fucked up?
No.
Like
Oh,
I am
I-
that friend, I guess.
Yes,
might be-
I am that
I
I don't
friend.
ever force anybody to drink.
No. But like, I have a buddy. So we have a buddy named Marco, and he just gets you drunk because you go to his house, and he's such a good host that like you'll have half a glass of wine, and then by the time you're putting it down, the bottle is in the periphery, filling it up because he does not want anybody not to have a drink. But you go to a party there, and you're like, every time you leave, you're like, why am I so fucked up? And you're like, it's fucking Marco.
One drink.
He's so great.
I will say Chris is that friend for me.
Yeah, it could be that.
Because Chris is very big in like the night scene here in LA, and like,
You mean like he's a
Batman or
you strip
Yes.
like a call
yeah,
man?
yeah. Like
call
he's a
man.
porn
He's
star.
a call
I
man.
don't know what the term is anymore.
But
Hi, honey, I'm here. Your
You were
call
looking
man.
for the term huge cock.
There we go. Listen, I
Huge
don't.
cocked guy is what she meant.
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
Listen, I don't put on makeup.
I have a giant rooster that wakes me up in the morning.
Just a giant rooster.
Yeah.
And his name is Penis.
I don't
His name
put
is
on
Petter.
makeup. Listen,
Petter from Norway.
boys,
Yeah, sorry.
boys, young boys.
You
on
don't
this
put on
podcast.
makeup.
I don't put on makeup and dress up very often, but
Obviously.
when I do, and
for
I'm out
Drunksmas.
and I'm having drinks, I'm like, I should go out more. And that's when I
Hmm.
text Chris, and I'm like, "Where are you? Because where you are is going to be fun." Because Chris is literally my gauge of if Chris is there, it'll be cool. If Chris is not there, it'll be douchey.
I
Like,
know.
that's-
Just say more.
That's sort of my game. So I will show up at places where Chris is at, and it's not by any means Chris's fault, but because I'm at a place that Chris is at, I'll leave and be like, I'm fucking wasted.
It's
like,
partly my
what
fault.
happened? I mean, yeah,
Amazing.
but you've never like really. It's not because like
No,
you
no.
put a
It's
drink
because
in my
I have
hand
a
or
fucking
like.
big ass bottle of whiskey right in front of me.
Yeah,
you
that
just
is kind
keep
of it.
pouring.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll have whiskey, and then I just keep like refilling it, as I should do now. Hey, Tom, refill my whiskey.
Oh, yes.
I think that I am. I think that I am the
You
only.
throw Jack Daniels in there, or you want to do a
No,
fancy?
the fancy. No,
oh, the
put the fancy
Fancy.
bourbon in there.
Oh, let's get out the Templeton.
My
for real.
wife will do it. She's
No,
Would you
but
wanna
there's-
try
no,
the
I don't like
Templeton?
rye. That's the problem.
See,
Don't judge me.
You are.
Do not
You are
judge
in
me.
need of judgment.
No.
yeah.
Chris-
Rye is a beautiful
Chris
liquor.
Paul. I will
Where's
drink the
the
fucking
Hey,
fancy
Templeton
bourbon
Rye,
I
you
want.
can reach me
Yeah,
at
no.
chris@nuntakenpodcast.com and send me all the Templeton Rye you want.
There you go.
Amazing.
I have
There
got
you
your
go.
back.
Amazing.
I love it.
So
I love
how long
it.
have you been doing the podcast?
Yes, let's talk about your podcast.
A little bit over a year. And I basically just talk to people that I think are interesting. And
That's
I think
cool.
I'm going to have a good conversation with. And I don't know. I have like stuff in kind of the pop culture and politics sphere
Yeah.
that I like to talk about. And then I want to talk about what people do. It kind of started because I've been in nightlife for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I've met literally thousands of people and have been fortunate enough to meet some really unbelievable creatives and like great comic voices, great writers, like just people from all across the spectrum in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
which you can do if you try.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And I was realizing more and more that I was only like getting to know these people on a really surface level at clubs, and like we had a mutual respect. We really enjoyed hanging out, but all we were doing was having a drink and a 10-minute small talk conversation.
Yep.
And they would float off somewhere else, and I would float off somewhere else. And I was like, wait, this is a chance that I can actually sit down with people that I really enjoy and respect, and I can talk to them for 2 hours at a time and like find out like what makes them tick. And I think this is going to be entertaining for other people. And so that's why I started it. And like I've enjoyed doing that, and I've gotten some great guests. And Alison came on, and we had
Yeah.
a blast. And
That's cool.
This is the thing I really appreciate about Chris. Like, yes, he's involved in the nightlife. He has this podcast, but Chris at his core is a pure intellectual. Like he's just
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey,
Ladies,
I'm just gonna-
you can also reach me at chris@nuntakenpodcast.com and send me all the Templeton Rye you like.
he's an attractive human being as well.
for some pure intellectual.
No, but he is. He, like, that's why when we met 13, 12 fucking years ago, whatever, on MySpace, and we had a coffee at La Cienega and
Yeah.
3rd, like, he was a person that I was like, oh, you have a brain in your head, and you're very interesting to speak to, and he has such an opinion.
Also,
And
the
I think-
460-page book was not a prop.
yes,
Amazing.
exactly. But I mean this, like, you live here, and I mean, I think this applies almost anywhere. Most people, they kind of have a vague idea of what they think about life. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And Chris has a very clear opinion about things, and he's very intelligent about how he thinks about things. And not all the time do I agree with him, but it doesn't
you don't have
matter
to.
because everything's like thought through. And he's just someone. If you follow him, what's your Twitter account?
I am the arbiter.
Yeah. If you follow his
Amazing.
Twitter account, it's just
Everybody thinks it's cock
smart.
as fuck, but it was just like it was a riff on a Stephen Colbert line, and nobody knows this. But Stephen Colbert in his first season, I used to like DVR that shit. I never missed an episode of Colbert for like the first 3 years.
Yeah.
But in one of the episodes, he said, "I'm an arbiter of American taste," and I was like, "Yo, I'm stealing that."
That's amazing.
So my
But, I
Twitter
mean,
handle's been
that's
"I am
what
the
Chris
arbiter,"
is like.
And my blog was that, and I don't
It's
really
such
write
an
on it anymore,
intelligent
but-
way to look at things, and you don't necessarily need to agree with anything,
Yeah.
but you can look at it and go, okay, that's someone that's been thought through, it's been processed, and it has a humor to it.
Yeah, it's all
so you pay
tongue-in-cheek,
attention
too.
to it.
Even
Yes,
the name
exactly.
is, and people don't get that.
Exactly.
But it's all kind of a joke. Like my Twitter, like you know how they have the little headline underneath your handle.
Yeah.
It's other people's opinions are like assholes.
I love that. I love
Fuck it,
that.
I'm right. So I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't
It's true.
really give a shit if anybody else agrees.
And it's why I adore Chris, and it's why I wanted
Why don't you
him to come on
marry
this
him,
podcast.
Allison? You seem to
Yeah,
love him so
Chris,
much.
Yeah, why don't you marry me, Allison?
I mean, I don't want to
Do you
put
want
you
me
in
to
that
tell
position, though.
Yeah.
That could be a terrible
Wait,
thing.
I could Celine Dion.
Your
you.
choice.
Wait, are you gonna? My heart will go on with me.
Oh yeah.
God.
So I sometimes I do that to my friends, like
What?
down the dinner table, like if they're at the
Yes.
other end.
Yeah.
Like near, far, wherever you are.
The boat started sinking,
I
I
know.
think.
God damn it! Shit. All right,
fantastic.
fine,
Wait,
Alex. Let's get into an email.
No, we have. This is an email that we have. It's actually
sorry.
a poem.
Do it. Oh, it's a poem.
It's
what?
a poem for
It's not about that
Drunksmas.
Circle Jerk convenience store, right?
It's
No,
Circle
it's
K.
Circle K.
Circle K, not Circle
Convenience
J.
store? What was I
Circle
thinking?
K. It says,
I love my Circle K.
Jesus.
This is-
It's inside Rosario Dawson. That's what you said.
yeah.
I do love Rosario.
Oh my God, that's so great. So this Merry Drunksmas. Season's greetings, Allison, Alex, and Super Volcano Toaster Tom.
Who's this
So
from?
fucked up that they did not
This
say
is
hi to
from
me.
David.
Hi, David.
All right, here we go. My muse was feeling in the holiday spirit, and I wrote a poem. Hey, my muse isn't talented, so it
You
was the
said
best I could do.
pubes, dude.
My pubes aren't talented. All right, here we go. So this
I
is a
hope not,
poem.
by the way.
This is a poem, and I'm going to do my best to attempt to read it poetically. Ready?
Okay. Sure.
It was a cold and frosty winter's day,
Okay.
which means it was 68 degrees in L.A.
Yep.
The half-hour crew gathered in their secret location to share booze and news and mispronunciations.
Nailed it.
All their fans wondered, will they see my tweet? To be mentioned on the show would be awfully neat.
Yep.
As the
Winner.
drinks flowed, they shared stories with each other. Some were guaranteed to embarrass their mothers. Allison got quiet, and Tom got loud, and Alex was Alex. When he had too much, it's hard to tell.
Bother rhyming that
I don't know
line.
what happened. That was the one line that was like, what? Jerry dropped by to hear Allison sing.
Did he?
Hey,
He hasn't yet.
Hey, didn't he play that guy in that thing?
Yes.
Alex talked about his Tesla, the best car in the land. But it's not a paid ad, he explained to the fans. After 12 hours, they stumbled to the door. Let's hope they don't puke on that Uber's floor.
Nope.
And so, as they put another year to rest, fans wondered if Neil deGrasse Tyson will ever be a guest.
No.
Merry Drunksmas! Happy New Year! Looking forward to future podcast, David.
Yay! Thank you,
it was a
David.
it was a Drunksmas
that was a
miracle.
great podcast.
That was
That was a great podcast.
I was like, oh, all right, bye.
And scene.
Listen, I've had a lot of bourbon. That was awesome.
All right, here we go.
By the way,
Let's get
I'd
into
be
it.
mildly embarrassed if Neil deGrasse Tyson came on our podcast. I'd be like, I don't know what to do. Hey.
Yeah,
You're
we
amazing.
can't have real science people on
Hey,
the
By
show.
the way,
Yeah.
I've already yelled at Neil deGrasse Tyson. I interviewed him once, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
"You're the reason Pluto's not a planet anymore." And he's like, "It's not." And I was like,
just roll with the joke.
That's amazing. He's like,
me. Come on.
it's not. And you're like, God damn it.
he was so adamant about it. And I was like,
But isn't it
"Ugh."
a planet again?
No, it's like a
No.
microplanet. I don't know. It's bad.
Is that like micro penis or microaggression?
God, I hope it's not.
Microaggression.
I cannot tell you.
Slightly aggressive.
I cannot tell you how many times my girlfriends and I have gotten drunk and Googled micro penis.
Oh yeah, it's fucking weird. Okay,
It's weird.
I'm gonna
That-
give
Yes.
everybody a Christmas present right now.
Please, yes.
So everybody that's listening to this,
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Here
if
we
you
go.
happen to be bored, please do yourselves a favor and go on Vimeo and look up "Naked Wizard Gets Tased by Life at Coachella."
I've seen that.
No,
I've seen it.
I haven't. That sounds
That was something we
amazing.
did on. We covered on
We
Dignation.
did? Oh.
Oh my god,
Naked
it was so
Wizard
much
gets
funny.
tased at Coachella?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, tased by reality. I said tased by life. Tased by reality.
Yeah, it is glorious.
It is
I
micro penis and
wholeheartedly say
So
do
it's a
that.
naked guy with a micro penis.
Getting tased at
like
Coachella.
just running around like in all his full glory. A naked fat guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Like this guy literally has no shame.
Yeah.
Like in a way, he's
good
my
for him.
hero.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I would never, ever, ever want to be him. But there's something heroic about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the
for sure.
and gets tased.
Dude, I just went to Thailand last week with a bunch of friends, and I'm like seriously out of shape right now. And I'm not even proud of my pictures there. Like if I had an everlasting internet video
Amazing.
where I was a fat guy with micro penis at Coachella getting tased.
In a wizard hat, right? Or does he have a wizard hat and a
Yeah,
cape?
he has like a fucking cape. Yeah.
He's got
Amazing.
balls, but a micro
Well,
penis.
yeah, micro balls too.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
that's
guys. Newsflash.
Newsflash.
This just in. The nation is facing a dire whipped cream shortage during
No,
the prime dessert
wait.
season.
What
This
the
sounds-
fuck?
What
What are you talking about? That sounds
That
like a
seems
terrible
impossible.
thing.
Guys, stock up on canned whipped cream during the next jaunt to the grocery store because we, as a nation, might be running out of it soon.
Alex,
Wait,
we're
whipped
announcing
cream?
this far too late. This is like December
actually good.
27th.
That's
too late
actually
for
a
everybody.
good warning because I was going to go to this weird sex party next week.
Yeah, get your
And I
cans
feel
of
like
Ready
I
Whip.
need
You
to-
need to get them.
Yeah.
So I guess it turns out there has been a lack of nitrous oxide.
So whippets,
Wait, I don't-
basically.
There
Huh?
That was my fault too.
There was a
Can't you
fire.
can't you just combine nitrogen and oxide?
Wait,
What do you-
Oh, yeah,
Science?
just
There was a fire in a nitrogen.
there was an oxide shortage.
in a nitrous oxide storage facility, and it was one of the only nitrous oxide storage facilities in the
That's
United
weird.
States, and it killed all of the nitrous oxide backup.
That's like really weird. That sounds
So
like
they
an episode
can't
of Luke
make
Cage.
enough to keep the cans of Ready Whip filled enough. There's going to be a shortage.
Yeah, and also my high school
No.
buddy Jimmy is in jail.
What?
Yeah, because he blew up that whole thing. He was like,
like,
if we
what?
blow this
Yeah,
up,
at his house, he had half the nitrous oxide in the world. He's been laughing for 20 years. I mean, I can't even be mad at the guy. He
Who
dropped
would've
out and he's
thought?
done nothing but laugh ever since.
amazing. But you can pull a tooth, he won't even
Wait,
notice.
Cool Whip is just in a tub. Is that
Cool
the
Whip
same
is not
as-
Ready Whip.
Whip.
Okay.
Cool Whip.
Pronounced whip.
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 You need Cool Whip.
Whip.
Is the stuff you just dollop.
Yes.
But you need the Ready Whip is the
Yeah.
which you gotta. I mean, there's
Okay.
you get unless you're gonna make your own Ready Whip. You know what I mean? Like Cool Whip is just like.
All right.
Cool Whip in a pinch, though.
I mean, in a pinch.
Pumpkin pie's all right with Cool Whip.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with Ready Whip, it's even better.
I mean, I can't think of the last. The
Ready
only
Whip has to go with an
time.
ice cream sundae, like at Denny's.
yeah.
I mean, not that I eat those, for fuck's sake.
But
I'm an
no,
adult.
but Denny's has like
If
a
I was going there like on my
surprising-
birthday just to be, you
Like if
know.
I was going to eat 6 Grand Slams and a moon over Miami on like my birthday night after I struck out with every girl I know, then sure, maybe.
Maybe a
if I was
sundae?
an adult man, I would have a Sunday.
Yeah, well, guess what? You better get that Sunday soon, sir, because you might not be able to have Ready Whip on it.
They
Whip.
might change it. Put Cool Whip on it.
But Denny's has
Denny's
like a
has Whip. And
surprising
you might be
menu of milkshakes. I will just
Wait,
say.
really?
Oh.
Yes, they totally do.
They're a milkshake place? I didn't know
Yes.
that. Denny's?
No, I know. You wouldn't think about it, but it's a great place to get a milkshake.
Yeah, I only think about depression when I'm there.
Yeah, well, yes. That too.
It gives me.
That
Staff.
too.
And-
I was going to say the only time I think about getting whipped cream is when I order a peppermint hot chocolate from Starbucks.
Interesting.
And they're like, "Do you want whipped cream or not?" And I'm
That
like,
is
"Of course I
some
want whipped cream."
serious girly shit.
I
Yeah.
know, because I'm at Starbucks ordering a peppermint milk or hot chocolate, peppermint hot chocolate, and they're like, "Do you want whipped cream?" And I'm like, "Duh. Why would I order this if I didn't want whipped cream?"
Just want to
Look,
of whipped
Brittany.
cream.
I'm not trying
I want
to
whipped
save
cream.
calories.
Low-fat version. This is
Yeah,
LA.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not ordering a hot chocolate to save calories. Come on, fucking layer that shit on.
Do they sprinkle the like
The little chocolate bits. Yeah.
I thought that was just for the pictures.
No, I've gotten my fucking peppermint hot chocolate with chocolate bits.
Wow.
chocolate
Sometimes
bits?
you have to ask for it. I'm going to be honest.
You're like,
But-
are
but
there
the-
chocolate bits on
but
this?
the
Because if
proper
not, I'm
one
gonna fucking bounce.
Is with the chocolate bits. How are we doing? Do we need another story? Or
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do another story.
Yeah,
This is a
let's do
good
another
one because
story.
it's got a lot to
All
do
right.
with science.
Hey, I have a Tesla
None of
story,
that's
by
true.
the way, too.
You have a
have a
Tesla
what?
story?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Wait,
hit me.
You
Chris,
guys
let's
care
do-
about Tesla
let's-
stories?
Yes.
It sounds like you really
It's
care about
literally
them.
our number
Okay,
one
yeah,
thing
so
on our
I-
songs.
At the end, it ends with Tesla stories.
So I have a buddy that wanted to shoot this spec commercial for Tesla.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we got Ray Manzarek from The Doors, and he got And Tesla gave him a car for a day
What?
for Ray to drive. And so I was riding around in a Tesla with Ray Manzarek from The Doors because I was the guy in the commercial. But I'm not an actor.
Wow.
I just play one in that commercial.
So how did
Where's
the
it
spec
gonna
commercial come
air?
out?
What's that?
How did it come out? Did it come
It
out
looks,
well?
yeah, no, it looks cool. You can probably find it on the internet.
Tesla.
I don't know
think
what
you'll
that
find
is.
everything there.
What's
but
the
Tesla
internet?
spec commercial
I think if you probably
doors.
Googled Tesla Ray Manzarek or Tesla Doors, you probably have
Was
it.
Ray cool?
He was super cool.
he was the
man. I mean,
drummer,
listen,
right?
maybe.
drummer.
Yeah, no, I think you're
I'm
right.
not a music guy.
What you need?
Hey, be quiet out
It's
there.
noisy over there. They're noisy.
We're trying to get drunk in here.
Guys, we're shooting a podcast.
Our next guests are being unruly.
By shooting, I mean recording.
But that's good. We have
Okay.
next
I
guy.
promised
fine.
myself I would never drink Jack Daniels again, but there happens to be no other whiskey within arm's reach.
There's very fancy
That's not-
whiskey
that's
20
so-
feet that way.
That's not arm's reach.
Chris is like, no. Oh, yes, do it.
is
Do it.
slumming it.
What just
Amazing.
happened?
Whatever.
Airplane.
Is it what?
No one's going to care in the future.
No.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't know.
Is that
Future
true?
you might care.
All right, let's do a story. Let's
All
do
right,
one
here we
more
go. Ready for
story.
this?
Future
One more
me
story.
in 3 hours when I'm like playing video games and looking at my small dog.
Funny, you should talk
Oh
about
my
video
God.
games.
Micro dog? When
No.
say
Funny,
small
you should
He
dog-
talk
has
about
the
it.
most
Micro
amazing,
dog.
adorable dog. But
First
what's,
off, what kind of dog?
yeah.
He's half Yorkie and half amazing tiny man.
But what's his
Amazing.
name?
His name is Crosby.
Yes.
Crosby.
He's the cutest dog in the entire world.
He's amazing.
Adorable.
He really is.
He's literally like 5
You ready for this?
pounds.
It's about video games.
What?
The
Okay.
upside of compulsive video gaming may be less drug use among U.S. teens.
Sure.
What about among U.S. 38-year-olds?
Potentially. So they.
Way more drug use.
So
Way more
there's
drug
a
use.
study that came out that said that hard drug use, illicit drug use in teenagers in the teenage population has gone down in recent years, except marijuana. But that's because
not a
even
hard
even
drug.
the
That shouldn't
hardcore
be
video game
illegal.
players are smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is
Dude,
that
my
the
mom
lady
should
was
be
like,
smoking marijuana at this point. Let's be honest.
all right. I mean,
Yeah.
she seems cool.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is that one of the ladies that they were interviewing, who did the study on the teen drug use, said there's no we haven't figured this out yet, but we're going to research it because we actually think that the obsessive playing of video games is replacing the desire for the obsessive nature of a drug use.
I can explain this in
Yeah.
no time at all.
Oh, go, Chris.
Heroin's expensive.
No, they're completely detached from reality, so they have no reason to self-medicate.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
But how great is that? That like video games are becoming in place of.
Also, for real, probably like scientifically, it's just the dopamine hits.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I drink a lot, and when I play video games, I still like to drink while I play my video
said
games.
nothing about
How is
alcohol.
that different than drugs?
You need to be a little bit more serious about your playing, buddy.
Yeah.
No, because that way I can play it again
See,
sober
I have
and not
almost no
remember.
nerd/dork qualities. I don't give a motherfuck about Rogue One, but I do
What?
care about video games.
What's your video game
What?
du jour?
Dude,
Like,
well,
are you a
there's no
shooter
du jour.
guy, or are you
What?
a shooter guy?
I
are you
do
a,
love the shooter.
Fallout
I was
4?
a Destiny person. I was a Division person.
Oh.
I just played Watch Dogs.
By the way,
that was
did you,
awesome.
did you get back to the Division? I just got back into the Division.
You did?
They've changed a bunch of shit, dude. They
I
fixed
know,
a lot of stuff.
but I feel like I'm just going to get back in it and just try to get more stuff.
That's all- I
And
mean,
then
that
just
is
do
it.
the same
That is it.
things
Yeah.
again and again just to get more stuff, and then I'll have all the stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, I'm better than everybody else.
That's true. This is all true.
But Destiny has a real future. That's actually probably not true.
Yeah.
No, but I play Madden, and do you want to hear the most dork? This is like one of those like weird intersections, like like if a Ferrari crashes into like a Ghostbusters hearse,
Right.
like you're like that
Like
crash
what I'm
was
building
awesome, but I
right
can't
now?
believe it ever happened.
Right, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are the odds? So this is what I do now, right?
Okay. Oh, God. What are you
I bought a
excited.
fucking exercise bike.
Oh.
Okay.
I play video games on the bike.
That's not a thing.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
So you'll be playing. You got the controller in your
you
hands,
playing?
and your exercise biking
2 hours
while you play.
Done. I
you
just burned 1,200
serious?
calories. Fuck.
That's great.
That's actually really smart.
What?
Dude,
You're still not going to do it, though, are you?
so for real, I did this. For
I'm
real,
a
I did
PC
this in
gamer. I gotta
college.
get. Yeah.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Although, you can get this thing called Fit Desk, and it has a whole fucking desk at the top of the bike, and then you can just probably do that too.
Yeah, Alex. Do that.
Oh God, I got to
Sweat out the augmented
I do
already.
need to sweat out my augmentin already.
See, I had this thing where I would not be able to stop playing video games because I'm clearly an addict, but I also didn't want to be a fat ass.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's a good
And
1-2 punch.
So if you do that, then you don't
Combine
even feel
the
the
two.
guilt of playing the video games. It's
Yeah.
like your addiction just went away. That's
That is
what I tell
amazing.
myself. Like when I don't have a cigarette for an entire day, I'm like, not an addict.
That's great.
A whole cigarette for a whole day.
That sounded a little. That sounded a little
actual-
Were you
sarcastic.
about to say cunty?
No,
You
I
were
was going
totally
to say
about to say
condescending.
cunty.
No,
Oh,
condescending.
I really thought he said cunt too.
Yeah.
You know
I was
what?
like,
Really
wow.
I was like,
cunty.
I'll accept
Gotten
cunty,
in.
but condescending,
Thank you,
no.
sir.
I was totally being a cunt,
Did
but
we
not
already
a
pass
cunt.
a half an hour?
That is it. We did
Let's
it.
just do another one.
This is great.
It was just another
Let's
half
round it
hour.
up. Round it up.
Okay,
Let me read
Chris,
the poem
like,
again.
I'm just getting warmed up on my
I know you are, but Chris, where can people find you? Because I want people to
you can just,
because social media is like your forte.
I am really, really great at social media.
You are.
And it's I am
but,
the
but
Abiter.
honestly, way too underappreciated because Twitter kind of nosedived before like my peak and its valley. Like they just,
I know,
you
but if you want genius in 140 characters, it's Chris Paul right now.
yeah.
Right?
that.
No,
So where
it's
can
I
they
am,
find you?
At I am the arbiter.
Yeah.
I am
And
the
a lot of people
arbiter.
think it says ear biter, and it doesn't.
No.
Ear biter. Amazing.
It says I am ear biter.
I am ear biter.
Yeah, and I
The
mean,
rapist,
fair enough.
please.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
A malrapist.
I'll take the penish
Awesome. So come on,
mighty.
there's
Penis
no,
mightier.
Find him on Twitter. Listen to his podcast.
A
Where?
malrapist, nothing.
anal rapist.
What
I'll
the
take
fuck?
anal bum cover.
Where can they listen to your podcast?
The podcast is available on iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher.
Yes.
And
By the way,
none taken.
How did he get on Google Play?
We're not on Google Play.
Why
Make it
not?
happen.
Teach us your
You need
secrets.
to-
We don't
Our
know.
people. We call
By
our
the way,
people and they go, "Meh."
We don't know.
I have a person that did that for me.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Science.
Can you introduce your person to us?
Yeah.
And we'll get that person involved with our person.
Yes.
Who.
There
And we'll get
are
us on
so many
fucking Google
people.
Play.
So many
There
people.
are. But he has an amazing podcast. I'm on an episode. Chris Delia's on an episode.
Chris D'Elia.
Oh, that's what I meant.
And I think I'm going to have Chris. I
18,
haven't,
18 bourbons, guys. 18
I haven't
bourbons.
told Chris yet,
18
but he's going
bourbon.
to come in next week so that we can do our second annual
Yes.
roundup, end of the year edition.
Nice.
Talk shit on 2016. This was the worst year ever, by the way.
Yeah, this year's.
No shit.
This year has been absolute shit.
Yeah, like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, I have personally had a terrible year, but
No,
I mean,
but yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
No, we're all fine, but like
Still
the general zeitgeist of the year was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
WT fuck
Yeah.
16.
So follow Chris if you want some hilarious intellectual ideas on
Yes,
how to
I'm
focus
only-
on
yeah.
the world.
I'm going to quit Facebook.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
I
I
do.
just-
I don't blame
fucking
you.
hate it.
I don't blame
I hate
you.
it. Every day I wake up and immediately feel worse.
Well,
Yeah.
then don't. Yes, then quit
can stay
Facebook.
off.
I mean, I work in
Quit
nightlife,
fucking
so you have
Facebook.
no idea
Listen,
who I like have
Chris-
to be intersected with on social media.
Chris, as
Amazing.
long as you don't delete my phone number from your phone,
Baby, I
we're
got
good.
you.
Yeah, See,
love
We
that's
it.
what
are
I hear.
lifers,
I
darling.
love
Baby, I got you. I got you, baby. Okay, listen, that is it for day 9.
9.
9 of Drunksmas.
Nine.
Jesus Christ.
9 fun
She already
fun.
said zeitgeist.
Please,
and now we got
please.
neo-Nazis. This is like the most German ending to a podcast
Good
ever.
Lord. Well, we have an Albrecht on our show.
We are finishing now.
Please email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. Follow us, subscribe to us, rate us, validate us on
Validate
iTunes,
them.
Stitcher. Hopefully we'll be on Google Play because Chris will make shit happen.
Boom.
Because Chris is capable of making shit
Also,
happen.
pay them on their Patreon account.
Do we have that?
We do not.
No, see, this is what you're missing. I also, by the way, I set one up, but I didn't actually start it or tell anybody about it.
Amazing.
So nobody's paid me, of course. But I did want to start a GoFundMe that just said, give me money.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I know.
I got
Yeah.
$82.
We got sandwiches.
Didn't use it.
I mean, yeah, this is what we get. We get food, and you guys have been fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for listening to episode 9 of Drunksmas. This has been the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm
I'm
Alex
Santa Claus.
Albrecht. And he's Chris Paul's Santa Claus. You heard it here first, folks.
I am the ear biter.
Son of a bitch. Someone took my shit.
Tom Krajewski. Thank you, Tom.
Happy
I like
holidays.
you
Happy
guys. Thank you very
holidays.
much.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.